every supporter of West Indies cricket would be very happy the way that Joel Andrew was batting this morning. He was very focused. To put it simple, he was in the zone. You would be very proud. That was until Shamar Harper came to the crease after the dismissal at Valentine. He came to the crease with his recklessness and his shenanigans, which clearly upset Joel Andrew, took him out of the zone, and he never got back in. I have no doubt that Shamar Harper was responsible for the dismissal of Joel Andrew this morning. Just like in the Women's World Cup, when we selected Nerissa Crofton, who cannot bat, it's the same thing we have done by selecting Shamar Harper. He cannot bat, and both of them are just swinging from the hip. West Indies won the toss and batted first and scored 226 all out. For the fourth consecutive time, they have not bat out their 50 over. And after 2.2 overs, Ireland in reply are 11 without loss. Hello everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I thank you for being here as usual, and I appreciate your company, and I look forward to us and our interaction as we hope that the West Indies under-19 can defend 226 against Ireland, who are 11 without loss after 2.3. I know the score on the screen is saying 7 without loss, but it is actually 11 without loss. Maybe some issues there with the scoring coming through. So when West Indies batted, should give you the West Indies scorecard after this delivery from Pollard, who's over the wicket, bowls a steep bouncer to West, who ducks under it, and it goes through to the keeper. So when the West Indies batted, Francis made 19. Zachary Carter was run out. And the dismissal of Zachary Carter is really down to his fitness. You know, the field and the cover boundary had to run about a length and a half the cricket pitch, and Carter could not come back for the second. You know, then he has to shy in the ball from off the boundary, and Carter was beaten coming back for the second. He was just struggling, and it was clearly his size and his lack of fitness. Joel Andrews, as I said, was supreme. He was supreme for a large part of his innings until Shamar Harper came to the crease. He made 66 from 82, 4 fours and 4 sixes. And I would encourage everyone to go and watch that innings from Joel Andrew. That's how you want your West Indies batsmen to bat. Pollard over the wicket bowls to West, who allows it to go through 11 without loss after 3. So Francis made 19 from 20 delivers 3 fours. Zachary Carter 8 from 11 delivers 2 4. Joel Andrew 66 from 82 delivers 4 4 and 4 6. Joshua Dawn, the captain, 17 from 28 delivers. He looks good too before he got a long up and steered it into third man and on the boundary. He hit 2 fours in his 17. Jonathan Van Laan made 28 from 35 before playing across the line of 1 and the ball going into mid-off. He hit 3 fours and 1 6. Shamar Harper, 15 from 18 delivers, 1 4, 1 6. Shaqwan Bell made 11 from 18 delivers. He hit 1 6. Adrian Ratcher was the last batsman to out. He made 28 from 47. He hit 2 fours. Micah McKenzie made 4 from 10 deliveries. Jakeem Pollard made naught from 3 deliveries, and Vittel Lars, in the end, enjoyed himself with some lusty blows. He made 18 from 10 deliveries, 2 fours and 1 6. He was not out on 18. West Indies 226 all out from 46.5 overs. They have yet to bat 50 overs in any of the 4 innings that they have played thus far. 11 without loss after 3.1. Shaquan Bell is the bowler. He will be bowling to Ogilvy. He's over the wicket. 2 slips go down the leg side. White should be signaled. 12 without loss after 3.1. 12 without loss after 3.1. I am, just bear with me as I try to change the scorecard. Greetings, Desmond Garden. How you doing, man? Yeah, I know that Canada is very, very cold at this time, and I hope that listening to the commentary will bring some warmth to your soul, boss. As we hope that West Indies will definitely win this match. Definitely looking forward for West Indies to win this match. Bell over the wicket. Bowls to Ogilvy, taken on the pad high. It goes to the man at backward point. There is no run. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button. So if you are not seeing the thumbs up button, click off the live chat and hit the thumbs up button. So welcome everyone to this Sunday morning. West Indies trying to defend 226. I'm looking to change the scorecard. Let's hope I can do so, but let's wait. I think I'm going to the West Indies scorecard. Here is Bell. He's going to move in now to Ogilvy, the Ireland opener. He's on his way to Ogilvy, short over his back. He bent his back. Let's wait on the signal from the umpire. No signal as the ball goes through to the keeper. 12 without loss after 3.3. So a short delivery there, testing out the pitch. There is Shaquan Bell. And he did so successfully this time, testing out the pitch. Maybe need to just line up that bouncer a little better, and let's see what happens. Yeah, most of them can't bat the short ball, don't we know. Bell bowls to Ogilvy, who plays it to forward of point. The fielder from backward point had to come to his right, and in coming to his right, then the batsmen had enough time to go through for a single. So one more to the total. Move, go away. One more to the total. West Indies defending 226. Can we do it? You know, it's very important. This is our next match will be against Australia. That's the big one. Bell bowls a short delivery which West ducked under and it goes through to the keeper. Oh, that one was more dangerous. That one lined him up good. Yes, that was a more dangerous delivery. Love to see that. It goes through to the keeper. No damage done. 13 without loss after 3.5. 13 without loss after 3.5. So we looking to set up the scorecard and so that it, because the one that we have there, honestly, I don't know what's wrong, but we're getting one. Bell bowls driven to drop that cover. Straight in and straight out a dolly. West came on the front foot and he stroked it straight to, who is that at cover? Want to see his name? Is it the same Happy we are talking about? Straight to upper. I think it is upper at cover. What is he doing in this team? I don't know. What is he doing in this team? He made 1 century at under 17. He failed miserable at under 19, and yet still is in the West Indies World Cup team. His selection is something that has to be investigated. Has to. There's no way he should be in this team. Just like Nerissa Crafton, there's no way he should be in this team. No way at all. He's not good enough. He's simply not good enough. Pollard bowls to Ogilvy, who turn it away into the onside and go through for a single. 14 without loss after 4.1. It was a straightforward catch straight to him at cover. My grandmother would have taken that in her sleep. Oh my. This is a joke. It's an absolute joke. You're defending a low total. You came to the crease and you upset the big bat and get him out. And now you come and you drop a sitter. Pollard over the wicket, balls. Oh, that a steep delivery. It goes through to Joel Anjo. He has to take it jumping. Lovely delivery that from Pollard. This youngster is a left-arm seamer. So Pollard is a left-arm seam bowler. And he's bowling over the wicket. I call it as I see it. It's a fact. Pollard over the wicket. 2 steps goes down. Bowls to the left-handed West, who plays this to mid-wicket, and there is no run. The score remains at 14 without loss after 4.3. 14 without loss after 4.3. Ireland batting. Remind you that as you see on the screen, West Indies made 226 all out. Once again, as I said, failed to bat out their 50 overs. Yes, Pollard. He's going to move in now to West, the left-handed West. He's over the wicket. West leaves alone. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Remember at the start of the innings, I think the third ball of the innings, West leave a very tight one. I really thought that, it was a very tight leave. But there are 2 types of leaves in cricket, though. A good leave and a bad leave. And once it did the bowl you, it's a good leave. Once it did get you out, it's always a good leave. It can't be a bad leave if it don't get you out. And it can't be a good leave if it gets you out. So there are 2 types of leaves and the lines are drawn. Pollard over the wicket, bowls, and he pulls it away down to back with a square leg. It 1 bounce, I believe. Yes, 1 bounce 4. The score will go up to 18 now without loss. So back of a length go Pollard, and the left-hander West pulled it away down to a deep backward square leg for 4. It went very close to the boundary, but I think it is 4. So good shot there by the young man as Pollard went into the mud and he pulled it away for 4 down back with a square leg into the pitch. He banged it into the pitch, and the young man quick the pounce and pulled it away down back with a square leg for 4. So they move up now to 18 without loss. 18 without loss. Here's West. He's over Pollard to West. West covers up and played it to backward point, and there is no run. The score remains at 18 without loss. So 18 without loss is the score. West Indies looking to defend 226. Hoping that we can do so. I think every West Indian fans will be hoping we can do so. Looking to defend 226 here. So, yes, so the scorecard is much better now. Thank everyone for tuning in. I think we have this. The World Cup squad is yet to be named. That's the senior men World Cup squad. I mean, we saw Cricket West Indies put out a post that I think it's generally saying that our comments must be guarded and blah blah blah. We don't respect them and so on. But I don't think that is for me. I don't disrespect Cricket West Indies. Anything that I say can be challenged. It can be, I usually speak the truth. But you can't be asking for respect and you are not showing respect. Why is it that no one knows the World Cup squad as yet? While every other country have put out their World Cup squad, West Indies have not yet put out theirs. You take us for granted, So, Yes, I think that's much better now. Here is Bell. He's over the wicket, bowls to West. West drives, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. He flashes at that one outside the half stump. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 19 without loss. 19 without loss, West Indies defending 226. Ireland 19 without loss. A little on the nervous side, the score is low. Interesting. Really looking forward to see the spinners bowl. I think that we should get in the spinners very quickly. Bell over the wicket bowls, leave alone outside the half stump as it goes through to Andrew. That's West just leaving alone as Bell pitched up and he leaves it alone outside the half stump. So far, Bell have bowled 2.3 overs, none for 6. Ireland 19 without loss. So he has bowled 2 overs, none for 6. 2.3 overs, none for 6. His opening bowling partner, that's Pollard, 3 overs, none for 13. Bell over the wicket, bowls to West. West drive in the air, beat the man at backward point. Oh, misfield on the boundary, Ratcha. Oh, what does that mean here? It was pitched up West into the drive, beat backward point. It trickled down to the boundary. Ratcha came to his left off the third man boundary. Straightforward, no problem. Should have picked up the ball. He took his eye off it. Oh, he took his eye off it. And it went straight through his hands. And Bell is not happy at all. He must be wondering what happened. Come on, Ratcha, you have to do better than that. You have to do better than that, man. 23 without loss. Bad miss. Bell is on his way. He's over the wicket. He bowls to West. A steep bouncer. Oh, lovely from the big fast bowler. He's hungry. And he banged that one into the pitch and it rose steeply. But West ducked under it and it goes through to the keeper. Lovely from the big fast bowler. Oh, we love that. We love that. So both Ratcha and Harper letting down the West Indies at this time. Please remember, hit that thumbs up button. So one slip has removed. There's a shot, there's a slip, there's a backward point, there's a cover, there's a mid-off. There's a man on the third man boundary. There's a mid-wicket in place as he covers up, plays this into the covers, comes across, shy at the stump, misses, backed up in the onside. They will get 2 as the fielder in the onside didn't pick it up cleanly. So sloppy going here by West Indies under 19. Sloppy going. 25 without loss after 6. Van Laan was the culprit this time. This is not good enough. This is not good any at all. Can't be happy. Can't be happy with this start. The ball played into the covers. The cover fielder came across, shied at the stump, misses. Van Laan couldn't prevent the second run as he failed to pick up, backing up the ball. It bounced off him like a tennis ball bouncing off wall, and the Irish get to go through for a second. So 2 more to the score, 25 without loss at the end of the over. Good morning to you, Larry Prince from Antigua and Barbuda with love. Good morning, man. Big up yourself. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Larry Prince. You're welcome every time. Every time. Yeah, so where you're well, I'm not going into the politics. Let me stay out of the politics. So West Indies won the toss and decided to bat first and made 226. So Adrian Ratcha is coming into the attack. I remember I was coaching a schoolboy team, and the very first over, my fast bowler nick off the opener and the brother second slip, drop the catch, I'm just say, yo, boss, are you a bowl all day from the other end, Yeah, man. Because since you drop people catch, you must want to take the wicket for yourself. So a whole day from the other end, we make him bowl, man. Him start cry one at a time. When him come out for lunch, him literally cry. I say, oh, you bowl whole day. You can't drop people catch. especially early in the thing. So I don't know if that is something similar that is going on here now. And the coach decides, Ratcha, you drop the catch, so you come get the wicket. Well, he didn't drop the catch. He misfield the man ball. So 26 without loss after 6.2. Yes. Good morning, SOS Music Labor. SOS Music Labor is saying 3 straight innings under 19 cannot bat out their overs. What's the reason? What do you think is the reason, SOS Music Labor? What do you think is the reason why they can't bat out the over? Tell me. So 26 without loss. Big up yourself, Wayne Campbell, respect. Ratcha over the wicket, bowls to the left-handed West, who defends this down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. I would have preferred, honestly, why do you play Ratcha instead of Martin? Why do you play this the fourth seamer instead of play the third spinner? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do you play the third seamer instead of play? Why do you play the fourth seamer instead of play the third spinner? Ratcha comes in, bowls down the leg side, turn away to short fine leg. Good pick up this time. Who is that at short fine leg? That's much better fielding this time. Vittel Lars always have a smile on his face. You know, first time I saw Laws was last year. Cover a lot of cricket with Laws. You know, there's a lot of schoolboy cricket on our home page where Laws bowling. Ratcha bowls to West, short. He looks to duck. It takes him on the body. It goes to the man at slip, who moves to his left and collect in the second slip region. 26 without loss after 6.5. So he looks to duck. And it take him on the body. Never rise as he expected it. And it hit him flush in the chest, just above the heart. Just where the heart would be. Yeah. So let's watch. Ratcha, the right arm seamer over the wicket, bowl, short, pulled away. Down to deep mid wicket for 4. Nothing delivered. Long up, sat up in the pitch. West pounds and hit it away. 30 without loss after 7. Good morning, Power. Good morning, Power. How you doing, Power? Welcome to the show, man. Glad to have you here. And nothing delivered from West. I can't understand why we play the fourth seamer instead of the third spinner. You know, these coaches definitely, you don't understand the tactics. You don't understand the tactics. You are playing the fourth seamer. Listen to me now. Because you would have named the team before you spin the toss. That's the rule of cricket. You have to hand over your team to your opposing captain at the toss. So you'd have named your team. So you know that you have 4 seamers in your team because you name it. You won the toss and then you choose to bat. So why do you name the 4th seamer and then won the toss and decided to bat? I just don't understand the rationale. Because if you're going to bat first, it means then that you expect the pitch to get lower and slower and start turning as the day goes by, as sun bake on it. That's the reason why you bat first, you know. Because you said it can get lower and slower as the time goes by. So I'm batting first. So why then did you name the 4th seamer instead of the 3rd spinner? Talk to me. I don't understand. I don't understand these coaches. As morning getting a little chilly, you know. $32 without loss after 7.2. SOS Music Label said it's a grassroots issue also. These guys are unfit based on two, capital T for two. So too many, common T for T20 cricket. I just giving my friend SOS Music Label some trouble, you know. I'm trying to understand the question he's saying. He's saying that the guys are playing, the guys are unfit. Yeah, there is a grassroots problem. Of course, there's a big problem at the grassroots level. I have talked about that a lot, and I have discussed what the problems are. Tell me what you think the problems are. As Bell outside the half stump and Gilby flashes at that one and it goes through to the keeper. Tell me what you think the problem at the grassroots level are. You said these guys are unfit. That is true. Most of them are unfit. The West Indies team is the heaviest team in the tournament. We are the fattest team in the tournament. So that is true. They're playing too many T20 cricket. These guys, I don't know. Bell bowls back of a length. The batsman flay at it. It goes through to the keeper and there's no run. They are playing too many T20 cricket. These under 19 guys, I don't know. They need to play more longer. Everybody agree with that? Yeah, but the first part, tell me what, I have listed the problem at the grassroots level already, but I know that I don't have the solution to all the problems. So tell me what you think are the problems at the grassroots level. 32 without loss. Bell is it. He comes in now, bowls off the back foot, goes the batsman beaten outside the half stump through to the keeper. As he looks to play a forcing shot off the back foot, it goes through to the keeper and there is no run. 32 without loss after 8. Yes, Wayne Camber. Yes, you know, Wayne Camber, yeah. I got you. Yeah, man, but yeah. Yeah, but we always ask for corporate support. You know, if corporate Jamaica, corporate West Indies are in a diaspora, so we can really keep the commentary going. You know, this is like radio commentary. Wayne Camber, is just that we are doing it on YouTube. But you know, YouTube is a new radio. You know, YouTube is like the new TV. But I get your point. I welcome that. We always ask for corporate sponsorship. In so doing, we'd have brought the entire match, you know, because we'd have probably have 4 commentators and we'd have started from the very first ball and we'd cover the cricket left, right, and center. So thank you, Wayne Camber. Ratcha bowls to the left-handed West, who covers up and played it back down the pitch. I would really like to hear your feedback, though. Why would you drop the spinner, Martin, who played in the previous match, the left-arm orthodox spinner, I think? You dropped him, name a 4th seamer in your team, and then you won the toss and bat first. I'm not saying that this is what keep us have this in our position, why we got bowled out for 26. And I'm not saying batting first, why we got bowled out for 26. We won 226. We could have well got bowled out for 226, batting second 2. It's not the score that we made that I'm discussing here. It's the tactics. In the previous match, you played 3 spinners. In this match now, you drop one of the spinners, decide to play a 4th seam bowler. You pick the 4th seam bowler. You then won the toss and choose to bat first. I would love to hear your argument, your take on it. Please let me hear. 32 without loss after 8.3. I would definitely love. And really and truly, SOS Music Label, we are not going down there with you today. The under 19 is playing. Give them their due. Give them their due. And furthermore, I know that from you make the first comment, music label, this is where you want to take it. I know. But the under 19 boys are playing. Give them their due. And furthermore, I have asked you 3 questions that you have failed to answer. So if you want to discuss Blunder Factory, answer those 3 questions first, right? Answer those 3 questions. A flash and a miss by West, end of the over. 32 without loss at the end of, 1 delivery to come in the over. Sorry, I thought it was the end of the over. So a flash and a miss by West as the ball goes through. Jamal Small is saying the blunder effect rubbing off, lol. Yeah, it is probably rubbing off. Yeah. It is probably rubbing off Jamal Small. But I would really like to your take on it. I would really like to hear a wider perspective on it. Why you play the 4th seamer driven away down towards cover? I thought for a moment that their fielder was on the cover boundary, but there was none as the ball goes into the boundary for 4. 36 without loss now after 9. So there was Rocha pitching up, and West was into the drive and played it away down to the field and the cover boundary for 4. Can you imagine this? We are playing against Ireland, and I'm worried. And that's why we should not even take for granted. Joel Andrews coming off the field. What happened here now? Don't understand. I hope he's not injured, So the backup keeper never have a pad for himself. That's Happer. So Happer don't have a pair of pad, a keeping pad for himself. And he's in the squad as the backup keeper. So he has to be wearing Joel Andrew pads. So, oh boy, this thing gone. This can't be true, man. There's not a pair of pad for the backup wicket keeper. This can't be true. That's not true. What is going on, what is going on, King Rule? King Rule, what is going on? What is going on, Miles Bascom? That we do not have a pair of pad for the backup wicket keeper? What really is going on in West Indies cricket? What really going on? Here is Bell. As the slips coaches, he abort his run up. Start off over number 10, the final over. We hope that he's okay. We hope Joel Andrew. And a wider issue though, we hope Joel and Andrew is okay. We hope it's nothing serious. So there's a slipper gully, a backward pointer cover, mid-off. That's the 5 on the half side. And then there's a fielder at third man. And on the onside, you have a short fine leg, you have a mid-on, and you have a man on the deep mid-wicket boundary. Bell bowl full toss, steered away. Good effort by the fielder at backward point coming to his right. That's Martin, the left-arm orthodox spinner, who should have been in this team. 37 without loss after 9.1. So, 37 without loss. Bell, 4.1 overs, none for 15. He's over the wicket. He bowls to West. West covers up, plays it out into the offside. Attempted a single. The fielder comes in underarm it at the stump, and there's some more overthrow as the fielder has to come off the deep backward square leg boundary. And so one more to the total, 38 without loss. That was Zachary Carter. Came in, underarm the ball waywardly. And so one extra run. He came in, picked up. The batsman was home, shied at the stump. And it went away. Wayward. Poor from Carter. Poor. Absolutely poor. As he comes in now over the wicket, that's Bell. Bowls to Ogilvy, who plays it out into the covers. Oh, again, another misfield, but backed up by the man moving around from backward point. You know, 38 without loss after 9.3. Bell, the bowlers are trying their best, but the fielders are really letting us down here. 38 without loss. Let's watch Bell. It's time for the spinners now. After this over, it must be the spinners. And that's why the left-arm orthodox spinner would have been crucial. Back of a length, the batsman ducked under it. That's Gilby. 38 without loss after 9.4. Clearly, Bell is very unhappy. And I love to see this from the big fast bowler. He's unhappy. Jamor Small is saying, wow, that fella who picked up the ball looked like he need to be in a wrestling ring. That's Carter Jamor Small. That's the batsman that made 114 in the previous match. And you recall that I said that the only reason why he never made a double 100 is because of his fitness. Bell bowls to Gilby, who played it back down the pitch. The ball of fielding is followed through as the ball ricocheted back off his hand and go towards the wicket keeper. 38 without loss after 9.5. From the time he reached 38 in his innings, his chest was puffing like a long-distance runner. And also this morning, Jamor Small is dismissal. Francis played the ball in the covers, through the covers, down towards the boundary. Bell back of a length, turn away by O'Gilby, down towards fine leg. He's going out towards the boundary. The fielder backward square leg comes in. That's Francis, the opener, sends the return into the keeper, and they go through for 240 without loss at the end of 10. So Francis came on his front foot and strokes the ball because Francis' favorite shot is the cover drive. And he came on it and punched it away through the covers. The fielder on the boundary had to run about 30 meters to his right. Picked up the ball from off the boundary and sent the return in. And Carter could not come back for the second. He was out, run out. You need to watch it. You know? You definitely need to watch it, Jamor Small. And I said it, you know. I said it. He can bat. But if I'm the coach, he's not in my team. He's not in my team. Not in my team. It's a simple thing. It's either you want to play the cricket or you don't want to play it. If you want to play the cricket, get fit. I'm not begging you to play the cricket. There'll be always somebody who wants to play it. There'll be always somebody. Sheldon, good morning. Yeah, the game is dragging on, which cannot be defending a small total now. And we continue with Racha. We need the spinners, man. We need the spinners. You know, I don't think that this guy, Don, being it is a youngster, but he's not impressing me as a captain. As Sheldon said, the game is just jogging on. The game is just jogging on. He's not trying to affect the game. You remember in the interview with Joel Andrew said we play too much book cricket. Our thing was too booky. That is what happened. Ratcha bowls whipped away down to deep mid wicket. Work for the fielder coming around from the boundary. He gets there now, picks up, will send the return in. That looks like Francis on the bounce to upper. 2 more to the total. 42 without loss after 10.2. With, you know, bad tactics. Can you imagine Highland 42 without loss, chasing, you know. The thing is, though, that they're not running away with it, though, because here's Racha, bowls to the left-hander who strokes this down to mid-off. And there is no run. I need a cup of tea. So Ireland 42 without loss. Here is Racha over the wicket, bowls pulled away down towards deep mid wicket, straight to the fielder, and there is a single. 1 more to the total, 43. So here SOS Music Label now say it's alleged that the Cricket Forum got banned from corresponding with CII. It's alleged that the Cricket Forum got banned from corresponding with CII. Wow. And I clearly see that you writing that made you feel good. But that is something that I've addressed already in the past. That is something that I have addressed. And let me put it this way. CII, not CII. It's not CII. One of their media officer removed me from their WhatsApp group because he has the authority to do so. But it's something that I could clearly follow up, but I said, allow it. Because I don't want to report him to CII and then he loses his job. So it's something that I leave. So one of the media officer, for personal reason, decided that he's going to remove me from the WhatsApp group. You know? Now, it's a good thing that he cannot remove me from the ICC media zone. Yeah? Cannot remove me from the ICC media zone. And as I said, I didn't really follow it up. Because I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I know he'll probably lose his job if I take it up with Cricket West Indies, because I'm sure Cricket West Indies doesn't know that he has removed me from the media zone. He doesn't know. They don't know. But for personal and professional reason, this little guy think that him should remove me from CII media group. So what's your point now, SOS Music Labor? It makes you happy? Good morning, Joan. How you doing? Good to have you here. 44 without loss after 11.2. So you see, it just show how petty you are in SOS Music Labor. You are a very petty person without class, because you are celebrating something like that. Over the wicket, Van Laan bowls edged away down towards third man. The fielder picks it up, sends the return in, and there's one more to the score. How you doing, Stephen Roach? Good morning. No, I didn't say look a guy them now. I said one look a guy, one of the media officer, one of the media officer. For personal reason. I put up a release from Cricket West Indies in which he was speaking, that the media officer. So I put it up on my YouTube page. And he sent me a WhatsApp message and said, very rude too, very rude. I don't remember the exact wording of it, but it was very rude. But I know that one part of it said, boy, may I give you 5 minutes to take down that. But I'll know it is still there. So after he never took it down and said, yo, boy, I'm going to sue you. By the end of the day, you're going to hear from a lawyer. But I know it is still there, and I still don't hear from his lawyer. So the only thing that he could do was to remove me from the media group, because from the WhatsApp group. But you know, that's That's the only thing that he could have done. That's it. And so once he removed me from the WhatsApp group, what else could he do? Because he get you know, he can't do anything else. And probably, and I'm still waiting to hear from his lawyer, you know, still waiting to hear from his lawyer. Round the wicket come Van Land, bowls taken on the paddle, out appeal, going down the leg side, 45 without loss at the end of 12. So Michael Douglas is saying that no surprise, Ireland is at 42 without loss. They made 235 against a good Australia team. Ireland have decent young players with guys who are in their second under-19 World Cup. One player is even playing in this. That one flashes by. West Indies need to get some quick wickets. SOS Music Label, Darren Sammy is afraid to come here. He's absolutely afraid because he cannot bat. And because we bowled some serious Yorkers here and some steep bouncer, he would not be able to deal with them. You know, he won't be around for the next 3 to 5 years. He will be gone after this World Cup unless he wins it. Gone. They can't keep him. No matter what King Rule do, Blunder Factory cannot stay after this World Cup unless he wins it. You know, but Darren Sam is a Blunder Factory won't come here. He won't come here. He won't come here. He cannot come here because he cannot answer the questions. But I'm not going to really respond to you anymore, SOS Music Label, because this is an under-19 World Cup match and you want to push your agenda. You'll have a lot of time to do it and you also need to answer my 3 questions. So bye to you for now unless you answer the 3 questions. 46 without loss. West Indies made 226. Ireland are 46 without loss after 12.2. Jamur Sumal said, if West Indies don't get wickets now, we're going to lose it. 46 without loss. I don't think we are necessarily going to lose it. I'm just looking at the Ratcha bowls played away into the onside down towards the mid-wicket. One more to the total, 47 without loss after 12.3. I really think we should have bowled one of the spinners by now, though. 13 overs and none of the spinners, and the spinners are a real threat. We want to see what they do. If West Indies don't get wicket now, we're going to lose it. Over the wicket bowls, driven edge, caught, Ratcha, brilliant, brilliant from Hopper. Oh, Hopper have done something well. Hopper have done something well. Good take, boy. Good take. Well done, Hopper. You have been a disaster from morning, but this is great from you. Pitched up. Ogilvy drove at that one, and Hopper moving smartly to his right, took the catch. Well done, young boy. 47 for 1. Freddie Ogilvy gone for 14. Caught by Hopper, bowl Ratcha. That's the end of him. Just as I was saying, just as you were saying, Jamur Small, I think I was reading that comment. The lawyer is waiting for you to take it down first, Mr. Brown, before he contact you. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but the media officer report me to YouTube, you know, report me to YouTube, blah, 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 and YouTube run him. I said, the man did nothing wrong. YouTube run him. Yeah. Speaking of a wicket, there you go. Yes, yes, yes. Country boy, keep bowling tight. It's a script. He will bring on the spinners after the 15th over. Well, that's what Joel Andrew said, you know. That's what Joel Andrew said in the interview. So that we're playing too much book cricket. You know, Yeah, that's what he said. You need to listen to the you need to listen to the interview from Pollard. Ratcha bowls to the new batsman Lecky, who places down to third man for a single. So 48 for 1 after 12.5. I'm going to try and play that interview from that part of the interview from Joel Andrew. The interview from Pollard, boy, it's high drama. God knows it's high drama. It's absolutely high drama, that interview from Pollard. I want to see if I can play a piece of it. I'll look a piece of it sometime during the match, maybe during the drinks break. I can't play all of it because it would, when the ICC media releases these things to the media, what happened that you cannot play all of it. It will be copyrighted. So good over that by Ratcha, 1 for 17 from his 4 overs. As I said, then probably they take him out. So let me see if I can get this piece of video from Joel Andrew where he said that the cricket is book-like. What can I find it? Where can I find it? Where is it? There we go. So here's Joel Andrew.
Were to book like I think we could have strayed from the plan a bit earlier and let them come into the game, and we saw it.
So there it is, and that's exactly what happening now. There's the senior man in the under-19 team saying that our plans are to book-like, and as somebody said, that is the script. We're going to bowl 15 overs first, then we bring on the spinners. So Van Laan round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed West, who played it to mid-on, and they go through for a quick singer. One more to the total. The score is now 50 for 1. They brought up their 50. If we as a region work together, no one in the world could stop us. Yes. Big up yourself, country boy. Respect every time. 50 for 1. I you know, and I made a comment yesterday that they should not have asked Pollard to speak to the press. They should not have. I think it was very unfortunate that Pollard they allow Pollard to speak to the press. Well, I will play part of that interview during the drinks break. So poor feeling again from the West Indies allowed them to come back for 52 for 1 after 13.2 overs. You know, we are not feeling well. Please hit that thumbs up button, please. I don't know how many of you are watching the game this morning, so I don't know how many of you can respond to the poll. Let me check. I'm just going to check on the poll. Well, 84 of you respond. A lot of you respond. And, you know, so 55% of you said no, he was not responsible for Angel dismissal. 45% of you said yes. But I think he did it. I think that he upset the young man so much, got the young man out of his zone. Andrew was really in a zone. Short delivery by Van Laan that climbed steeply. Wide signal by the umpire, though. The big, strong Van Laan banged that one into the pitch and it climbed steeply as Lecky tried to pull. As Lecky pulled out of the pull and it goes through to the keeper. 53 for 1. The zone that Andrew was in this morning, January, you see 100, man. 100 written all over it. I think so. Well, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Everyone has an opinion, you know. Over the wicket, bowls, as that one seemed away from the batsman, but it seemed away slowly, and he got time to play to backward point, and there is no run. Yes, there is no run. So I really just want to play a part of the interview from Pollard, you know. It will be very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. As that one is played away into the offside for another singer. But I will do so at the drinks break. I will have to line it up and clip out the piece that I want to play because I do not want to we have to be careful with these things. We cannot play the full interview. As good, it was a good delivery, you know. The batsman came on his front foot and drove. So Racha, is this Racha first match of the World Cup? I don't recall seeing him in the team before. 54 for 1. Here is Van Laan. 1.4 overs, none for 6. The big burly right arm seamer is over the wicket. Ball stopped at the crease. That one down the leg side. No wide signal because it was very close to the leg stump. The score remains at 54 for 1. So yeah, he isn't driving through the crease. He actually stopping at the crease as he comes in, you know. So he doesn't attack the crease and bend his back and snap the wrist and let the ball go through, you know. So a fit Van Laan would have put on more pace. It would have been faster. So he almost stopped, ball short, pulled away, down backward of square leg, straight to the fielder. Well, he picked up cleanly. That's Pollard, the man that you will hear from during the drinks break. 55 for 1 at the end of 14. Ireland looking to get 227 to win. You know, so they have only lost 1 wicket for 55. And so 4 times 14 is 56. So they are going at less than 40, less than 4 runs and over. They need to score 4.5. That's the rate that they start with. So although West Indies is not getting a wicket, they are building the pressure. You know, so the run rate, the required run rate is increasing all the time. So we are building the pressure, and it's increasing all the time. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. So Racha to continue. You got the wicket. He's over the wicket, bowls to the left-handed West, who drives. The man at mid-wicket makes a good stop as he came to his right, shy the ball in. The fielder in the offside failed to back up. Luckily, there was a second person behind him who stopped it. Oh, we are feeling terrible. Absolutely terrible. One more to the total, though. 56 for 1 after 14.1 over. Racha bowls to the right-handed Lecky. Lecky drives to mid-off and run. Can you imagine? The ball's placed straight to mid-off and the man run a single. I'm not miserable. The cricket not play like that, man. One more to the total. 57 for 1. One more to the total. 57 for 1. As it comes in now, bowls to West, who plays it out into the covers, and there is no run. I don't agree with. I won't even read that statement, Stevie Roach, because I don't agree with it. I don't know. I don't know who you're talking. Well, I can speak for Jamaica. I don't know who you're talking, but for Jamaica, I can speak for Jamaica. We swung away through the gap between mid-on and mid-wicket down to the boundary for 4, back off a length, and it's clear, you know, probably Racha doesn't necessarily have the pace, but that was a really a nothing delivery. It sat up, and the West just swung it away in the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. He find the gap. There's a man at mid-wicket, there's a man at mid-on, but he find the gap. He stood up straight, hit it in the gap, down to the boundary for 4. So that was really a bad delivery, you know. He probably bowled better to the right-hander than he bowled to the left-hander. 61 for 1 after 14.4. So the run rate have gone above 4. Just like that. Racha, over the wicket, bowls, played out into the covers, better length, better line. That's where he needs to keep it. Let them hit you from there, young man. If they hit you from there, it's fine. 61 for 1 after 14.5. But let them hit you from there. But Stephen Roach, I can't respond. It's because if you look at, let me speak for Jamaica. We have over 300 students from all over the Caribbean attending schools in Jamaica, despite Hurricane Melissa. Driven in the gap, down towards third man, it goes away for 4. So although Ratcha got a wicket in his previous over, he have leaked 10 runs in this over. You know, he definitely have some challenges bowling to the left-hander. That should be it for Ratcha though. 1 for 27 from his 5. He has gone for 5.4 runs per over. 5.4 runs per over as Ratcha gone for in his 5 overs, and it could be well be, yeah, he is the most expensive of the West Indies bowlers to bowl so far. And there comes the argument. Would you have preferred, like Shakwan Bell have bowled 5 overs for 18 runs, but he didn't get a wicket? Would you have preferred that Bell have bowled 5 overs and got 1 for 27 too, so that they would have been 2 for 74? If Bell have gotten 1, so you'd have taken 2 for 74 at this stage. So who bowled better? Ratcha 1 for 27, the most expensive, or Bell none for 18, the most economical? It's interesting. It's interesting, but it's definitely should be time for the spinner. Is it the drinks break? It appears so. So let me go to this now. Yeah.
Look at me, don't look at this.
So yeah, I just playing this little part of it. This is courtesy of the ICC media zone. Look at Pollard.
Yeah, very. It was a very well start. Okay, we can start. Don't worry. Don't be nervous. Look at me, don't look at this guy. Look at me.
Just lift your mic up a little, your mic, so we can hear you a bit better.
So don't look at this guy.
Just
look at me.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, we start again, man.
I'm not laughing at the young man, but it's not it's we need. Why did you send him go do the interview? You should not have sent him go do the interview, man. You should not have said the young man go do the interview. He's struggling. He's absolutely struggling. He's absolutely struggling. Country boy said his first match, good bowler. Oh, you're talking Ratcha. Okay. Okay. I don't have any problem if you think he's a good bowler. I've not seen him enough to form my opinion. But I don't have any problem if you think he's a good bowler. No problem with that. I can't disagree or agree with you because I've not seen enough of him to form an opinion. I've only seen him bowl 5 overs. Getting West out will increase our chances. Leck is scoring at 100 strike rate. Yeah. I would have given 9 runs for a wicket. I think that's a fair comment. I think I don't have a problem with that. I think that's a fair comment, giving 9 runs for a wicket. Yeah. So here's the man now, Laws. I'd give 9 runs for a wicket every day, country boy. Every day. So Laws is coming into the attack. The left arm Chinaman googly bowler. At attend St. Jago High School in St. Catherine. So just flicking the ball from hand to back. What do you think about that interview from what do you think about Pollard struggling at the interview podium and laughing and wiggling his shoulder and being very nervous? Left arm Chinaman googly bowler over the wicket. It curves in the first delivery. The batsman on his front foot blocked it. And there is no run. Very, very, very interesting. So the poll continued to be just about even 54-46. Laws comes in now, bowls off the back foot. The batsman cut and miss. Good take by, is that Happer or Anjo? Happer get back the gloves. He's under the helmet, so I cannot tell you. It could be Anjo. No, I don't. No, that's upper. I think Andrew moved it a little more finesse than that. Okay. Laws comes in now, bowls. Off the back foot, the batsman look to cut again. Good take. As the ball comes back into him. Yeah, he has been, Jamal Sumal, he has been bowling some beauty, you know, even in the series against England, he bowled some terrific deliveries. And we have seen it, even schoolboy cricket in Jamaica. He was one of the standout bowler. Laws bowls, driven away, peel off the outer portion of the bat. It will run away down to third man. Oh, unlucky. The batsman was looking to drive through the offside, got the bottom edge, and it peeled away down to third man where there's no fielder. Look at this. Oh my, just peeled away and goes down to third man. Probably he gave the batsman a little bit too much room, and that's why the batsman saw it and wanted to play the drive. So although he got the outer portion of the bat, he was probably a little too wide, and the batsman threw his arm at it. Good from the batsman, 4 runs. He needs to be tighter to the stump than that. Laws comes in now. Over the wicket, balls driven through the offside. It will go down to the sweep on the boundary. That's the big Pollard, our friend. Oh, Pollard, I'm a friend now, you know, man. And he sends that in on the bounce. Cricket friend. And there is one more to the total, 70 for 1. Bylands is saying, Mr. Brown, our captain is not good enough. His decision making is not up to scratch. I could share that view, Bylands. I could definitely share that view. I am not impressed with his captaincy. I'm not impressed with his captain, even from the very first match. You know, and Joel, I think that's what Joel Andrew never wanted to say, you know, when he said that we do things book-like. Laws, bowls, and the batsman comes onto the front foot. That West plays it down backward of square leg, and there is no run. The score remains at 70 for 1 after 16. Last first overs went for 5 runs. Yeah, so Bylands, I think that's what Joel Andrew was saying. We did things to book-like. I think that's what he was saying. He was being politically correct in not wanting to call out the captain and say, boy, you know, because basically what I got from what Joel Andrew was saying was that I don't impress with the captain, you know. One, he probably genuinely didn't impress with him, and 2, he thinks that he should be the captain. He is disappointed that he is not the captain. So maybe it's 2 things at play there, you know. Whatsoever it was at play, though, he was diplomatic. So Micah McKenzie comes in now, right arm, leg spinner, bowls forward. Probably just need to pull back that length a bit and allows the ball to turn. So please hit that thumbs up button. And if you are not seeing the thumbs up button, click off the live chat and you'll see the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button and show some support. Here is McKenzie, right arm leg spinner, bowls. The batsman is forward. He blocked it back down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. Come on, we can do better than 39 likes. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Click off the live chat. You will see the thumbs up button. Click on the thumbs up button and show some appreciation. McKenzie bowls. Again, he comes on the front foot and force it away down towards the fielder coming off the wide long on boundary. One more to the total. 72 for 1. 71 for 1 after 16.3. 71 for 1 after 16.3. So it's 53 to 47. 53% of you are saying no, he didn't cause Andrew dismissal, and 47% are agreeing with me, yes, that he took him out of his zone. You know. McKenzie over the wicket, bowls to the left-hander, full toss. He lapped it away down to fine leg, and they will stay on one as the fielder from backward of square leg did some good work moving to his left, picked up, sends the return to the keeper, 72 for 1 after 16.4. So I'd really like to hear your feedback on that and Pollard struggling at the interview. Mackenzie bowls to the right-hand lad Lecky, who hit it down the ground. As he got the distance, yes, it gone a long way for 6. Oh, 78 for 1. So Mackenzie there just guilty of over pitching, and he hit it down the ground a long way for 6. Just over pitching a little. So you were right, country boy, that they're gonna bowl 15 overs of seam first, then they bring on the spinners. Book-like, according to Joel Andrew. Book-like. So this over gone for 8 runs. Mackenzie has some flair to him, you know. He's in over the wicket, bowls, plays the way to the man at cover on the bunks. The score remains at 78 for 1. 78 for 1. At the end of over number 17. 78 for 1 at the end of over number 17. So West Indies have a match Tuesday against South Africa. And there's no squad. Let me check my email. There's no squad. Don't see any squad. And they have a match Tuesday. And we still don't have a squad yet. And then they're asking us to show them respect. And they don't respect us. They don't respect us. They don't respect us. If they respect us, they would have released the squad. Laws, the batsman looked to reverse sweep and he did so down to backward point for 4. This is good from the Irish, you know. Very good from the Irish. Absolutely good. They are taking the mickey out of the West Indies team. Very good from the Irish. As they reverse sweep Laws down to backward point for 4. Ireland 82 for 1. Can you believe that? Here's Laws. He's going to come in now to bowl to, but this pitch look easier to bat on. I can't understand why we want the toss and bat. Laws bowls. And he's bowled him down. He looks to sweep again and Laws bowled him down around his leg. Oh, the Chinaman turning and bowled him down as he looks to sweep again. And there goes West. Laws struck again. Another wicket for Laws in this tournament. He must be in contention for that play, to be in that playing 11. And that turn, the Chinaman bowling him down. The left arm Chinaman, googly bowler, getting his wicket. As West looked to sweep again. And he was bowled 82 for 2. That's the breakthrough. That wicket came out of nowhere. That's Don captaincy. I would suggest he bowl himself as well as Carter. Revenge, said Jamur Small. Revenge. Jamur Small. Revenge. Yeah, revenge, man. Revenge. Stephen Rhodes said a good one. You can always rely on the Chinese, Mr. Ron. Yes. He said, that's the win, country boy. Yeah. You can always rely on the Chinese. Yeah. Always rely on the Chinese. So, how many wickets that he got? 3 and 3, 6, 8 wickets now for Dawes, right? 8 wickets. Yeah, I think from memory, I think it's 8 wickets. Honestly, I think he has been bowling well. Memory telling me 8 wickets. Wow. He has been impressive. I think he's going to be there. I think he has a good claim to be in the team of the tournament. Here is Dawes. He's going to bowl to the new batsman, O'Brien. I think O'Brien is one of those players who's back for probably his 3rd World Cup, you know. Dawes bowls to O'Brien, who comes forward and played it out into the offside. And there is a Singer. The fielder didn't shy at the stump because Dawes was not backing up. That's poor from Dawes. You should have been behind the stump. That poor from Dawes. He should have been behind the stump there to get the return. And that's why the fielder could not shy, because he was not over the stump. So those are the little things that they have to work on. He was not over the stump. Here he is now, the left-arm Chinaman googly bowler. He's going to bowl to Lecky. There's a slip in place. They want to nick off Lecky right now and see. Yeah, so he's on 8 wickets. He's on 8 wickets now. He came into this match with 7. So he's now on 8 wickets. Laws. Over the wicket, bowls to Lecky, and Lecky too full to Lecky, drives to mid-off. There's no run. That's better. That's better, Van Laan. Can't be giving up one at mid-off. So that's better. Good. Well done. Happy to see that. Laws, the left-arm Chinaman googly bowler. He's over the wicket. Bowls to Lecky, and Lecky turned this one to the fielder at mid-wicket, who came across but could not stop it, and it goes down to long on for a Singer. So 1 for 11 from his 1.5. He said that he saw this bowler from Shamsi from South Africa bowling, and once he saw Shamsi from South Africa bowling, he fell in love with it, you know. Here he is now, over the wicket, bowls to the left-handed batsman who stroke it back down the offside of the pitch to him, and he field, and there is no run. So O'Brien is on 1, Lecky is on 18, Ireland 84 for 2 after 18. Laws and Ratcha getting the wickets. So good from Laws, good from Ratcha. Yeah, he saw him. No, man. No, he got 2-3 wicket all, boss. He got 2-3 wickets. So he's on 8 wickets now. He got 3 in the first match, 3 in the second match. 1 against South Africa, got the big bat, and now he got 1. Mr. Brown, when will you be doing your show with Mr. Basil Butcher Jr.? We soon, probably in about another, soon, we're going to do some show. We'll start soon. York him! Mackenzie York, Lecky. Oh, he yorked him. 84 for 3. Beauty. Bring on the damn spinners. Why you took so long to bring them on? He yorked him. 84 for 3. West Indies back in this. What a beauty. York. York. If Ireland bat all their overs, they will probably win. That's a given, Stephen Roach, but they are not batting it. 84 for 3. Yeah, we got to win. Yeah, I agree, we got to win. Stephen Roach, go ahead, my man. Stephen Roach. You know, so I have to delete that comment there. Stephen Roach, I call the football team name with a L. So you know, so I have to remove that the comment there, man. So 2 new batsmen in now. It's time to slow down this batting lineup. Yeah. So Country Boy rest it, man. He's on 8 wickets, right? He's on 8 wickets for the tournament. Do your research. The Country Boy, I don't know how long you are here, but this is not a rum bar, So do your research and come back. So just, yeah, do your research and come back, and then said, all right. As Mackenzie comes in, bowls to the new batsman. What a Yorker from Mackenzie. The batsman probably was weak with the wrist, though. He was probably weak with the wrist. Mackenzie bowls onto the front foot come. Distra. I think the J and the K is silent. Distra. Mackenzie to Distra bowls. He turns it away into the onside. Good work from Harper behind the stump. And there is no run. Is that Harper or Andrew? Is Andrew back on the field? Someone who is watching, can they tell me? It doesn't. That person is not moving like Andrew at all, though. I think it's Upper. It's Upper. See, his face show up clearly now. It's Upper, the keeper. Mackenzie bowls to Distra, who plays this down to long off for a single. So he is off the mark. The score goes up by 1. 85 for 3 after 8.5. O'Brien, who is on 1, comes into strike. Both batsmen are now on 1. So West Indies do have a chance here. Please hit that thumbs up button. We need to hit that thumbs up button. $85 for 3. I love, yeah, look at Mackenzie, look at him. He's drama. The slip in place, he bowls short, nothing delivered, pulled away, down to back with a square leg. He has protection there though. The return comes in from the left arm orthodox spinner Martin, who should have been played in this match. But nonetheless, he's doing some good work out there for Joel Andrew. I hope Joel Andrew is not hurt, 86 for 3 at the end of 19. 86 for 3 at the end of 19. So the spinners immediately making an impact. Mackenzie, 2 overs, 1 for 10. Laws, 2 overs, 1 for 11. The other wicket taker was Ratcha, the seamer, 5 overs, 1 for 27. West made 45, Lecky made 18. They are both back in the pavilion. O'Brien is on 2. He's going to take strike. He's a left-hander. He's going to face up now to Laws. Left-arm Chinaman googly bowler out of St. Jago High School. He's over the wicket. Bowls to O'Brien, who tapped it back down the half side of the pitch to the bowler, who field, and there is no run. He was winding up for a big drive there, and then he realized and he has to tap it back to the bowler. Laws, the left-arm orthodox spinner. Sorry, the left-arm Chinaman googly bowler. Over the wicket, and just he ran through the crease. I don't know if he's telling the batsman to stay behind the crease. It doesn't look like that, but he just ran through the crease this time. Here is Laws. He's coming over the wicket now. He bowls to O'Brien, and O'Brien cuts it away through the covers down towards the field on the boundary, who picks up cleanly, sends the return in. 1 more to the total. 1 more. 87 now for 2. Over number 20 is being bowled by Laws. Vittel Laws. You can watch a lot of Vittel Laws on the cricket forum. There are numerous. Need to have an interview with his coach. Here's Vittel Laws. Over the wicket, bowls. The batsman comes forward. The bail's whipped off. Harper said that he have him. Harper think that he have him. They are going to go upstairs. Doesn't look so to me, but Harper is confident that he lift his foot. This would be brilliant, This would be brilliant. I don't think so, though. But let's watch. It's a legitimate delivery, and he's going to roll it through. He comes forward. He didn't lift his foot any at all, Upper. He never lifted his foot. His foot was never off the ground. But good work, nonetheless, by the wicket-keeper, Harper. Good work. Good work. 87 for 3 after 19.3. Good work as that one turned back. And, the batsman must be very worried now because that one turned back right through the bat and the pad. Here is Laws, comes in now, bowls. He comes off the back foot. He steered it to backward point, and there is no run. And Lars is laughing. He's always laughing, laughing. Here is Lars. He's coming over the wicket. He's into bowl to the right-hander. He looks to York him again, but this time it missed the stub. Why? This guy laughs more than admire. He's mesmerizing the batsman. Oh. Apri is one of those keepers who appeals for everything. I can't trust him. Lars bowls, that one turning. The batsman played it away down to long on for a single. End of over number 3 from Lars. 1 for 13 from his 3 overs. 20 gone. 88 for 3. 88 for 3 after 20. So that's what? 4.4? Yeah, 4.4. 4.4 after 20. So got it. No, no, country boy. If I was predicting, I wouldn't be so positive. I was informing. I knew it was 8. I knew it was 8 because I knew that he got 3 wickets in each of his first 2 matches. Mackenzie bowls. That's the googly, lovely. The batsman turned into backward square leg. It was misdirected, but it was the googly, and the batsman appears to pick it. He's suggesting that he pick it, though. That's Distra. I hope he's not only suggesting. Here is Mackenzie. Comes in, bowls to Distra. And Distra plays a 2 full there. It was not the Yorker, it was not back of a length, it was just full. And Distra was able to play it down to the cover field, the field and the cover boundary for a single. So 1 more to the total. Here is Mackenzie bowls to the left-handed O'Brien, who blocks it down the half side of the pitch, and there is no run. I can see Lars fast track to this. Oh, Lord. What do them man? Oh, it must be you, SOS Music Labor. Off the back foot goes O'Brien, and he steered this down towards the fielder coming off the cover boundary. That's Pollard. And they come back for 2, and then and Harper whipped off the bails, but the batsman was long in, and yet still he's looking around like he effect the run out. Oh boy, SOS Music Labor. Yeah, not easy at all. So let's see. 20 for 4. The man want to put Lars in the senior team already. Let him try Jamaica team first now, and let us see what him do in regional cricket. Let us see what him do in senior cup first. After back foot goes, the batsman misfield again at backward point, which allowed them to go through for a single. Because some of these balls that, Lars bowling in this tournament, where these youngsters would block it and so on, and big man cricket, them gone out of the park, And Mackenzie bowls driven down to long off for a single. I hope our persons are not misinterpreting what I'm saying. Would I want him to develop into a world-class spinner? Of course I want that. Do I think he's ready for senior cricketers yet? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's my opinion. He's turning the ball. He's bowling. His skill set is not one that we have seen in the Caribbean since the guy from Trinidad name, man. Was it Jumadine? So we have not seen his skill set in the Caribbean for a long time. And I would love to see him develop into a world-class bowler and bring a lot of success to the West Indies cricket team, which would make all of us happy. But let's wait on that development. A full ball outside the half stump steered away to backward point, and there is no run. He has a lot more work to do, and he has a lot more sacrifice to make. As Das comes in now to bowl to... Oh, he's ball leg before that must out. It pitch outside leg. That's the googly. He never pick it. He didn't pick the googly. He was playing for the Chinaman and he got the googly. It must pitch outside leg because it him dead in front. Yes, it pitch outside leg. Oh, pitch outside leg. Pitch outside leg. Pitch outside leg. He didn't pick the googly, Laws. He didn't pick the googly. Here's Laws to bowl. Thank you very much. Here's Laws. Bowls now. He bowls the Chinaman. Played away to the man at backward point who picks up, got a fair bounce, sends the return in. And that's unfair. You don't run on that overthrow. You don't run on that overthrow. So the ball played out to backward point. The fielder came across, got a favorable bounce. He picked up shy at the stump. The bowler and the batsman running through made contact. As a result, he wasn't able to gather the ball and they run for the overthrow. I don't think that you should run at it. That's another googly from Dawes, but never aligned properly, which allowed the batsman to play it out into the offside and get a single. Laws, bowl to the left-hander. Drop! Oh, drop! O'Brien came forward and stroked it back to Dawes. And he flung himself to his right, but it never stuck. Should have taken it. It was a difficult catch, but at this level, you need to take that. Those are what win matches, when you're defending a low total. It never stuck. Good effort, boy. Good effort. 1 for 17 from 3.5. 97 for 3 Ireland. Laws over the wicket. Bowls. And the googly turn and not even Harper pick it. Oh, Harper didn't pick the googly, neither the keeper. So they don't keep him in training. How could the keeper not pick the googly? Did it get a hedge? We'll need to see the replay. The keeper didn't pick the googly. He was going down the leg side and the ball gripped and turned away from the right-hander. Here's Micah Richards. He comes in, bowls to the left-hander. O'Brien will turn it away down to backward of square leg for another run. 98 for 3 after 22.1. We can let him work with Narayan. What do you think? No, he's already working with Nikita Miller, and I think Nikita Miller is a very good coach. And I don't know what Narayan. Who would want Narayan to coach a child? Bowl him down! Bowl him down as he go on the back foot and distract gone. Mika McKenzie. Oh, that one straight. He did a turn. He was playing for it to turn. And by the time he got the bat down, he was bowled. Was that the flipper? Oh, it's the flipper, McKenzie. Oh, he bowled. Woo! What a boy. These two boys are impressive, Laws and Mackenzie. They are absolutely impressive. That was the flipper. Did you see that? I never pick it. It's a slow motion. Why I pick it? Wow. So I saw him bowl the googs, and now he's bowling the flipper. It looks good. Very, very good. What SOS Music Label really something's wrong with the head, you know? Who would want Narayan to coach them the spin bowler? Oh Lord. Country boy says, setting down laws, Mr. Mackenzie. Stephen Roach, you don't even know what I'm going on, you know. You just respond to what I said. So you don't even know what I'm going on. Here's Mackenzie. I just love him. Look at him. I love him. Here's Mackenzie. Ball to the new batsman Bates, who drives to long off. Good looking shot. Singer. 99 for 4 after 22.3. Oh, what? Please hit a like. Please hit the thumbs up button, man. We should have over 100 right now. Yes, man. It's embarrassing that we only have 56. Just click off where you see the live chat if you're not seeing the thumbs up button, and then click on the thumbs up button and support the channel. Mackenzie Bowles edge, drop that slip. Oh, poor. Look at that now. Look at that from the field, that slip. Look at that. Look at him, gone up. Look there. Him in the ear. Look there, him in the ear. Is when the ball come. It probably will still have bung shorter than him. But if he was down, he would have been able to come forward. Poor from who is it that slip? Is it the captain? That was poor though. Mackenzie in, ball to the left-handed O'Brien, who plays it to mid-wicket. There's no run. 99 for 4 after 22.5. 99 for 4 after 22.5. Watch this now as he comes in now. Bowls to the left-handed O'Brien, and he comes forward and he blocks the leg break. It goes down the pitch and there is no run. There's a comment that passed that I would love that person to send it back over. He was talking about some matchup or something. I never saw who saw it. It passed. Mackenzie bowl you to Mr. Brown. Yeah, Mackenzie bowling good. But I'm not afraid to bat him. I'd pick him. It's happy the wicketkeeper can't pick the bowlers. It's under 19 World Cup cricket, Byron Banton. You just come back from Mars? Welcome back, man. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. We're happy that you have landed back at Earth safely, Byron Banton. Well done. Good to see you. Joan McCrae, respect to you. She's saying that hit that thumbs up button as that one is played away carefully by Bates and they go through for a single. That's the Ireland 100. 100 for 4. They never went through for the single, or they went back? Yeah, they went through for the single. 100 for 4. I was wondering why the score took so long to turn over. Is it overthrow again? Oh, no, it's 100 for 4. Laws to the left-handed Bates. He comes in, bowls to Bates, and Bates is forward, drive back down the pitch. The bowler stopped it in his follow-through. 100 for 4 after 23.2. Here is Dawes. Tosses the ball high in the air like a tennis player, and he flicked the wrist. He comes in now, bowls to the left-handed Bates, outside the half stump, bad delivery, steered away down to backward point. The fielder comes around, sends the return in. That's Francis. They will get 2, 102 for 4 after 23. That was a bad delivery, jog it down. In big man cricket, that would have traveled far. Laws comes in now, bowls to the left-hander who comes on the front foot, stroke it to cover. The left-hander is O'Brien. Both are left-handers, right? I think Bates is left-hander. So Laws is a left-arm orthodox spinner. Sorry, not orthodox, a Chinaman googly left-arm orthodox spinner. Sorry, he's a Chinaman googly spinner. Laws over the wicket, bowls to the left-hander who comes forward and blocked it to cover. No run, 102 for 4 after 23.5. It's 8:30 now. India match is on its way. Needed to do one of these T20 with India, you know. But unfortunately, again, I cannot do any because the West Indies under 19 is playing. Laws, final delivery of his 5th over, 1 for 25. He bowls to Bates. Bates come again forward, blocked it to the man at cover, and there is no run. 102 for 4 at the end of 24. Last 5 overs, 1 for 20. You're welcome, Byron Banton. When did you come back from Mars? You didn't say when you arrived back. We have the talent in the region, Mr. Brown. All we have to do is look after it properly. What about, you see, and I keep on making the point, it is not we. It is not we. There must be personal responsibility on the part of the player to make the sacrifices and to do the hard work. That youngster at universities and colleges and high schools who spent hours last night, some of them not even electricity, studying their book. Who is the we that helping them? Some of them don't even have parents. Some of them live in foster homes and all of that. Who is the we that is helping them? I agree, support can come, but your development is your primary responsibility. Forward, driven, to extra cover, no run. You and your parents and your guardians, your development is primarily theirs. They must invest in your development and you must put in the hard work and the sacrifice. Mackenzie bowled short, pulled away, down to the fielder at the backward square leg boundary. So when you do that and you get it right, and you master the basics, and now you advance, when you reach at the next level, when you reach at the regional level, the coaches will now evolve your game and improve you. And when you go to West Indies, that's what the coaches do too. They evolve and improve you. So if you are poor, they should still improve you. They will not probably improve you to turn you into a world-class batsman. But if you are averaging 20, when you reach West Indies, your average should go down to 18. It should at least go to 23, 24, because the coach is there supposed to improve you. So the we thing, I never understand it. I never understand it. Your primary responsibility to develop your talent is yours and that of your parents and guardian. Not Jamaica Cricket Association, not the West Indies Cricket West Indies. They should provide the environment to facilitate it. Laws comes in now, bowls to the right hander who's on the front foot, that's Bates, and he plays it out into the covers. There's no run. Oh, yesterday. All right, Byron. Tanis Francis was keeping in the 7th. I don't remember. Yeah, Francis. Could be. Dawes bowls and he blocks it to mid-off, to extra cover. So Bates is the batsman, the right-handed Bates. 105 for 4. Dawes comes in, bowls to Bates, and Bates lapped it away down towards fine leg. It's running out towards the boundary. Don gives chase from first slip, but the fielder comes around. That's Martin off the backward square leg boundary and sends the return in. They come back for 2. 107 for 4 after 25.3. 107 for 4 after 25.3. Is rain falling? Why they showing the Duckworth Lewis score? Probably. So Dawes bowls, the batsman come forward and turn it away down to fine leg again. They're coming back for 2. The return comes in and they beat the return. And overthrow here again. It's running away. Look at that big fellow. 4 runs. They run 4. Oh, Jesus, man. 3. They got 3. I can't. Why do we pay coaches to coach these players? What are these coaches coaching them? What is Nurse, Taylor, and Miller doing? What Nurse, Taylor, and Miller doing? Why this team is so poor in the field? Laws, ball to the left hand, and the googly came back and he jammed down at it at the last moment, and he's a relief man. 110 for 4 with 1 to come in over number 26. I would like to see the pull Laws after this over. Bring back Pollard now. I want to see Pollard bowl a few overs. I'd bring in the Pacers just to mix it up a little. Keep on Mackenzie. Bowls driven. Can't beat middle cover. 26 over completed. 110 for 4. So I'll pull Laws. Right now I'll pull him. 6 overs, 1 for 25. Pull him. Bring back Pollard now. Is rain falling? No, is from the other field. That's the field where, yeah, they're packing up. That's where Australia plays South Africa. So I don't think it's falling. We are the ones who should be setting the standards. Apparently, you don't understand what I need. Apparently, Stephen Roach, you don't understand what I mean. Create the environment to facilitate the development. You don't understand that. Mackenzie comes in, bowls the googly to Bates, who blocks it to mid-on, and there's no run. Jamor Sumar is saying, Moti, hope you're taking notes. It's 2 different type of bowler though. Moti is orthodox, while Laws is Chinaman googly. So one is wrist and one is finger. Mackenzie, theater, bowl, short, cut away. To the man at backward point who comes to his right, sent to the bowler's end. Again, the bowler didn't collect as the return was poor. This time, however, they prevented the singer. So 111 for 4. And that's why parents and guardians need to pay good coaches to coach their children. And don't expect that the JCA coaches are the West Indies coaches, as that's googly pitched and beat the batsman as he came forward playing for the leg break. Well bowl, boy. Well bowl. Mackenzie. Over the wicket. Bowls off the back foot he goes. Cannot beat backward point. 111 for 4. Earlier I said I would pull Dawes, but I would pull one of the spinner, not probably both of. I probably would pull both of them, you know. I'll pull both of them, just give them some pace, and then bring back the spinners after about the 35th overs. Just mix it up. Just mix it up. Because the spinners have been bowling from the 15th over. They bowled the 16th over. So after this delivery, they would have bowled 12 consecutive overs. So just mix it up. These batsmen are at the crease. They have put on a look of partnership now. One is on 12, one is on 10. So bring back the Pacers, especially Pollard. Mackenzie bowls to the right-hander Bates, who cannot beat extra cover. 112 for 4 at the end of over number 27. Yes, I would definitely bring back Pollard right now. And just to mix it up, a little. That's what I would do. So we definitely needs to do, we need to do that, sorry. We need to do that. And 93, no. 115 needed from 138 deliveries. These two have added, when the fourth wicket fell, I think at 98. So these two would have added 14. 98, the fourth wicket fell? Yeah. Oh, yes, it was this straw when, yeah. So, well, they're listening to me. Oh, they're listening to me. Yeah. I know Nikita Miller listened to me, you know, so he probably listened. Here is Pollard, comes in, bowl outside the half stump. The batsman flash at it and it goes through to the keeper. Yeah. So Country Boys is reminding us that, yeah, we yes, Country Boy. Yeah, man, we are aware. But I would prefer to go for Carty, though. I wouldn't want to see Dawn bowling right now. I'd prefer for Carty. But it's the right thing to bring back the Pacers right now. You just need to mix it up. Or what you could do is take off Mackenzie and bowl Carty. Could bowl Carty from the other end. Over the wicket come Pollard, bowls to the left-hander. That's O'Brien, who played it down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. So Pollard is a left-arm seam bowler, and he's bowling over the wicket. Sorry. The hot cup of Milo working. As Pollard, just some adjustment in the field there. O'Brien is on 13, Bates is on 10. 113 for 4. Jamor's true, said Country Boy. Yes, true to Carty. You'd prefer Carty that. Yeah, okay, cool. That's good. They require run rate now over 5. Yes. Pollard bowls, bongside pulls, misses, it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. For a moment there, I thought it have some gloves onto it. I was a bit excited there. During the off-season, YouTube offers various masterclasses that individuals can utilize to enhance their skills. Yes. Yeah, man. Definitely. It's a sad thing that, you know, it's a sad culture in the Caribbean where parents and guardians and well-wishers don't think that they should spend to develop their children or ward cricket skills. Pollard bowls driven down to the field on the cover boundary for a single by Bates. The score will go up to 114 for 4. O'Brien and 13 comes into strike. Yeah, you know. And I told you all the while, if you drive around Jamaica any given weekday afternoon after school, you see numerous local football coaching session going on, and the parents are there waiting for their children. For cricket, the parents, no, they pay for the football coaching, but they don't pay for the cricket coaching. And in Jamaica, it's easier. In the Caribbean, it is easier to be a multi-millionaire out of cricket than it is to be out of football. It is easier. Mark, if you make it big in a football, the cricket money can match the football money if you make it big. But it is easier to make it big in cricket than it is to make it big in football in the Caribbean. Easier, much easier. So, one more to the total. So, Joel Andrew is back on the field. Over the wicket, balls pulled away, down back with a square leg for a singer. One more to the total. So, Pollard is our quickest seam bowler. And they are batting him so easily. Right? So, therefore, the decision not to play Martin is even more striking. To easy Pollard looks in that over just now, it made me even more want to bring on Carty. Yeah, Carty. Yeah. I bring Carty from Mackenzie end and bowl Bell from Pollard end. Because Pollard really look ordinary just now. But he's going to continue with Mackenzie. So you probably bowl out Mackenzie. 2 for 22 from his 6. Good morning to you, TV and Cricket Power Play. Big up, man. Big up yourself. If you're on your way to match today, gonna stream a match today. Big up. Big up yourself, man. That's good. 116 for 4. Nice to have you here. Forward, and he blocks it as Mackenzie continues. You know, Stephen Roach, you're saying that I don't understand, and you spend 200 characters trying to explain something, but let me say this to you. Forward, taken on the pad, not outside the umpire. If I ask, all right, so I'm here doing this match and doing this watch along. Mackenzie bowls and the batsman driven it down towards the cover field on the boundary. One more to the total. 118 for 4. So I asked Mrs. Brown to get me a drinks out of the fridge. Do I need to tell Mrs. Brown to open the fridge door? So the little simple things I talk about is things that are taken for granted, Stephen Roach. Those things are part and parcel of creating the environment. All right, cool. A brilliant example of that, you know. One more to the total. 118 for 4 after 28.4. They are coming off. It's rain. And I think West Indies are in the Duckworth Lewis. They should be 124. Should be 124. And they are coming off. So it's Duckworth Lewis. Rain, rain, rain. Wow. When you're ahead in Duckworth Lewis and rain fall, you know, it only get better, you know. Because the total gets steeper. So if we could get some rain now. So the India match, maybe let's see what's going on in the India match. It's a India versus New Zealand. Should play some music, eh? We start over here. They're here 2 hours now, more than 2 hours. But rain or fall. So New Zealand batting there at 29 for 2. So Philip and Seifert at the crease as Hardik comes into. Philip who plays it to cover. Somebody said I must call him Hardik because we don't know. So you should call him Pandya. We don't know. And there were some issues. Let me not get into that. How you doing? Redex Green, welcome, man. How you doing? Wafi, how you doing? Wafi, we need to talk to you now because we want to know. We need to talk to you, talk to some of the Bangladeshi cricketers. We heard what's going on. So we definitely need to talk to you to find out. Pandya bowls to the right-handed Phillips, who played it back down the pitch to him. Yes, they said a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, said that I must not call him Ardick. There's no way I should call him Ardick because we don't know. So it's Pandya. So really interesting to hear what you have to say, Wafi. I want to know, as a neutral fan, what is your opinion on the old Bangladeshi exit from the World Cup? Pandya bowls to Phillips, who drove that down to the cover boundary for 4. 33 now for 2, India. End of over number 4, as Pandya pitched up and Phillips into the drive, driven it down to the boundary for 4. 33 for 2. Wafi, my personal opinion is that while I understand Bangladesh position, they are picking the wrong fight. And furthermore, I'm seeing some posting that the players were not consulted with the decision. It was a government decision. I understand that government doesn't always have to consult. I understand that. But in this case, you probably wanted them to consult with the players. Well, I understand the principle, and when it comes to your personal security, Wafi, is only you know how you feel about your personal security. But the fact that players are now saying that the Bangladeshi government never consulted, should that be true, then it is possible that Bangladesh's position is unfounded. But I take it, when it comes to your security, only you alone know what you're going through. And Bangladesh is picking the wrong fight. There's a deceased Jamaican, one of the greatest Jamaicans of all time, a businessman, a mogul, Gordon Stewart. I don't know if you have ever heard about the Sandals Group. He's the founder of the Sandals Group. You have Sandals all over the Caribbean. Recently, a Sandals opened in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and their tourism number shot right up. And I was at a function where he was one of the speakers. And he said that you can't talk everything one time. He said he doesn't know a successful person who talk everything where they want to talk. Sometimes you have to hold back some things. You can't talk it, because if you talk it, it will not be good for you going forward. Although you really want to talk it, but you really can't say it at that time. Maybe it's 5 years' time you can say it, but not right now. So Bangladesh need to learn those things. So I just think that they're picking the wrong fight. They're picking the wrong fight. And another thing too, they are losing a lot of money. Not only are they losing money by not going to the World Cup, they are also going to be fined for not going to the World Cup. They come next year, we don't know. Suppose the ICC said that they are not giving them the monthly stipend. How much Bangladesh get a month? I think $2.98 million they get from the ICC per month. 2.98, or somewhere about there. So all of that money gonna dry up. So I think they're picking the wrong fight. So 34 for 2. Phillips is on 17. So there's Ireland are 118 for 4. And the Duckworth Lewis Parr score should have been 124. So West Indies is ahead on the Duckworth Lewis Parr score. We'll play some music in the meantime. I have not yet updated my library. So some of the old, same old music. But if anything, if they are not coming back, then we will end the stream. But for the time being, let us. Hello, everyone. It appears that the start might not be for a little while, so I'm going to end the broadcast now. Thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll talk about the West Indies tour of South Africa. Although a squad has not yet been named, we will discuss the South Africa tour, the West Indies tour of South Africa tomorrow morning. So join me for that as we look at the West Indies team that is in South Africa, which is more than likely the team that is going to the World Cup. All right. Until then, take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones. It was a pleasure being here with you this morning. Please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Check out the Cricket Forum store by clicking the link in the video description, and also checking out M&M chocolate sales for the Valentine's Day. Remember, use the code Lovebird and get 15% discount when you personalize your M&M chocolate. Until then, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.